JB, BZ Dynasty. It's just hard. We want to do so much. It's hard being young, black, woke. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want more. Stuff, and I ain't trying to confuse nobody. I just want y'all to really catch something from this. That's the Bible point of view. Now I'm about to show y'all some history real quick. So as you know, my people went back to the Yoruba people, and based on these verses I done showed you, black people must be the Israelites. You saying that we the descendants of the people of the Bible, and I can prove that, y'all. So let's go down the DNA route with the Yoruba. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go off into my handy dandy bookshelf. Let me take one of these books off of here. Y'all got so much evidence on this stuff. This is the Jewish Diaspora Encyclopedia, me brother. Now let's turn to something in here. Y'all, these books been so expensive. And side note real quick. Y'all, some of these books, you can tell that there's a conspiracy to keep knowledge from our people, Jay. Y'all see that book at the bottom? That book, let me tell you how much I paid for that. Dig, I ain't even gonna tell you. Just know it was dig, a price that you couldn't even fathom for a book. Look that book up on Amazon and you'll see what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna need to tell you. Just know that thing worked dig on 4 digits. Just know. And a lot of these other books, either 4 digits or hidden, the ones I'm showing you. And that Vornay book that's on top, y'all, you won't even be able to find that book on the internet at all. And I searched. Somebody proved me wrong, Jay. And it goes to show you the images of the people in the Bible during the 14th and 15th century and how they were portrayed. And I'm going to show y'all that in a few. This book at the bottom that was ridiculous shows you the 16th century images of the people in the Bible before iconoclasm or whitewashing. So, but yeah, y'all. So I'm just giving y'all a little prelude that I'm finna hit y'all with some facts real quick, y'all. I'm finna show y'all some things that y'all probably gonna be like, what the? And if I'm flying through it, y'all, it's because I'm trying to get y'all information for people that might not watch this again. But if y'all comment and say, well, I want you to slow down and kind of elaborate a little bit more, I will do that. But the reason I'm going fast is because I don't know if y'all really gonna be wanting to hear me go through all this. So I'm just trying to hit points as fast as I can, you know. So back to this book, Jewish Encyclopedia, or Jewish Diaspora Encyclopedia. Let me show y'all a little bit something. Now, Caucasian Europeans know some things that we as a people, we don't take time to study, y'all. We don't read books like this. We don't really take the time to really see who we are and where we come from and all that whoop whoop whoop. So, if I can find this page in here where it goes into the Jews in Africa, let me show y'all the section. There's a section in here that goes into the Jews in Africa. You're like, what? Jews in Africa? You mean Hebrews in Africa? And guess who's on the cover? That means they know. But you don't. Because why people don't read these things? So, let me turn to a page in here. Now, and I'm going to read it best I can, because it might be backwards on here when I look it up there. As y'all see, it kind of talks about the different groups of Hebrew people. It talks about in Nigeria, the Igbo may be descended from, y'all see that? They may be descended from, let me just read it because I can't really see it this way. I'm going to read it, then I'm going to put it back on the screen because it was showing up backwards on my camera, y'all. So, the Igbo may be descended from the southern and western migrations of ancient Shemitic people. Shemitic people is Israelites. You're going to say it. And later Jewish people from the Middle East into West Africa. There are 3 groups. B'nai Gad, which was one of the sons of Jacob. Gad was one of his sons. It was 12 of them. Said to be descended from the tribe of Gad. The 8th son of Jacob. Benai Zebulon from the tribe of Zebulon, the fifth son of Jacob, and Benai Manasseh, right? The Benai Ephraim are different from other Nigerian Jewish groups as they live among the Yoruba. Now, I need y'all to see that now. I mean, let it focus in, y'all. It's like that second paragraph. All right, so this is the Jewish encyclopedia telling you that the Igbo and the Dagum Yoruba have Israelite origins. Now, y'all stay with me now. Y'all stay with me, brother. I ain't trying to make this thing go too long. I'm just going to show y'all a little facts real quick. Let me show y'all another book that says the same thing. Dr. Rudolph Winsler from Babylon to Timbuktu. If you have not read this book, and it's like $4 or $5, maybe 10 at the most, because it might have went up a little bit. If you ain't, look it up. It's on Amazon, y'all. It's on Amazon. So I'm trying to hurry up and find something real quick, right now. So, in this dude, he has a degree, a master's, a PhD in African studies and in Hebraic studies. This dude is a legend, Jack. He's somebody that's credible. This ain't just no whoop-de-doos person that just came up saying something. So, now y'all look at this. The Yoruba Jews of Nigeria. Now I'm going to read it to y'all. There are black Jews in southern Nigeria who are called the Imo Yokwaim, or strange people by the native Africans. But these black Jews call themselves by the Hebrew name Benai Ephraim, or the sons of Ephraim, which is the son of... Okay, so now Benai Ephraim is Ephraim is the son of Joseph in the Bible. The Joseph that got sold in, you know, Joseph with the coat of many colors. His brothers was jealous of him in Genesis. That Joseph. He had two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh. Benai Ephraim are the people that are called the Yoruba that live in Nigeria. And this is another source that says that. I showed y'all the Jewish encyclopedia that says it. And now I'm showing you another author that says the same thing. I got a bunch of books of people saying the same thing, y'all. But, yeah. So, what else do I have? I showed y'all the dictionary. Now, I'm going to show y'all the Bible dictionary. Y'all watch this now. Now, I don't know how long this is going to be. I'm trying not to let it be too long, y'all. So, but I just want y'all to get this. I want y'all to realize that, y'all, our history has been hidden, y'all. There has been a conspiracy, outright conspiracy. Why they killed Malcolm X, why they killed Dr. King, why they killed all these folks, because they were on to something. They were afraid that our people would reclaim what we used to be. White folks know this history. Other nations know this history. We're the only people that don't really know where we come from and who we are as a people. Now, I had to put that out there. We are the people of God, y'all. If you are descendant from E1B1A, or if you do your African ancestry, 23andMe, all these things, and it say that you come from Igbo or Nigeria or Hausa or Yoruba or Sierra Leone, Cameroon. If I'm missing out on some, y'all, the Limba tribe for sure. They came out with a DNA study that said they come from the tribe of Levi, which was the tribe Moses came from. But I'm trying to tell y'all, y'all got to look these things up, man, brother. Y'all got to study. So, the Bible Dictionary's definition of Ham says that Ham was the youngest son of Noah, and that he is the father of the dark races, not the Negroes. And me show you. So this shows you that even the scholars know that the Negro are those that come from the transatlantic. Those tribes of black people that were in Africa are not the same as the other tribes, which explains to you why we were so into slavery. If you watch Black Panther in the beginning, it said about those 5 tribes that settled into Nigeria, and that was Wakanda, right? They get this stuff from something, y'all. Our people were a different tribe of people. We were tribes, we were black, but we were not original Hamitic black people like Egyptians, Libyans, Kenyans, a lot of other folks. So, that's the Bible Dictionary telling you these things, y'all. And I'm showing y'all this stuff along with the scriptures I showed y'all. And y'all got to read this stuff for yourself just so y'all can kind of know that we are the children of Israel, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. And y'all been with me. Y'all watched that first video and all the way to my dread journey and all this stuff. Y'all watched as I kind of went on this journey and kind of been looking up this stuff for myself. And you've been seeing how much we've been learning together, you know. So, well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna log into my computer real quick. Let me see something. So, now back to this. So y'all seen how I kind of went through my little PowerPoint and I showed y'all these things. So now I'm finna exit out of that. And what I'm finna do is, I'm finna show y'all. Now this is that video I told y'all about. The Complete History of E1B1A by Dr. Benai Ephraim, Hebrew Institute Online Learning. I give him all the credit for the E1B1A teaching and linking that back to the ancient Israelites. He started it, y'all. Now let me give y'all a little side note about daggone 23andMe. Before 23, like my paternal haplotype on daggone 23andMe says EZ16052. Before they changed it, it said EL485. Now I'm a side note to another article where this person was asking about, hello, they're interested about what is EL45. So I'm hoping that somebody could tell me more about EL45. So then somebody comments and says it's an African haplotype group, goes into all this history with the whoop. And she said, if it's very common, or whoever it is, if it's very common sub-African group, why am I only finding people who are 100% Middle Eastern with it? Now y'all, this, just so y'all see, this is EL45. Now this is what my paternal haplotype used to show in 23andMe. But they changed it to EZ16052. But when I found out E1B1A was linked to Israel, based on this brother right here that been teaching that the Negroes or the West African Bantus, Yoruba, Igbo, they descend from ancient Hebrews. When I found that out, I was like, man, I don't know if I'm E1B1A. So I typed in that EZ16052, found that it was a subgroup of E1B1A, 1AC. As long as it's like a subgroup of that first part, E1B1A, that's what the guy was teaching. So y'all, I'm gonna show y'all another article. I'm gonna show y'all one that's talking about how the Yoruba are linked to Israel again. Now there's a scholar by the name of, I think his name is Derek Lang. Now this is that Ham definition. That Ham was the father of the dark races, not the Negroes. Because people like to say black folks is the children of Ham. That ain't true. Now look at this white dude, Derek Lang. On the basis of comparative studies between the dynastic tradition of the Oyo Yoruba and ancient Near East history, the present article argues that Yoruba traditions of prominence claiming immigration from the Near East are basically true. The ancestral Yoruba saw the Assyrian conquest of the Israelite kingdom from the 9th and 8th centuries BC from the perspective of the Israelites. And then the name of his article is Origin of the Yoruba and the Lost Tribes of Israel. Now this is another person saying the same thing, y'all. And y'all probably like, oh man, you beating a dead horse. Now look at this article. The Yoruba and other Canaanite Hebrew Israelites of Nigeria. Now I ain't gonna go, they probably saying the same thing I've been told y'all about them being the tribe of Ephraim. Yeah, the Benai Ephraim, children of Ephraim from Nigeria, live among the Yoruba nationalities. All right, y'all see that? So y'all been looking this stuff up, I'm trying to tell y'all. Now here we go. Now this was on YouTube. Harriet Tubman knew she was a Hebrew Israelite. This is her descendant or her family saying it. And I'm gonna let y'all listen a little bit to that.
At the beginning of the year, a prophetic word was given to me by a pastor and his wife, and they looked at me and said, "You're unorthodox." And that sort of like was a spark plug that got me started thinking about the way I walk. And as I continued to sit in church, I started asking the question, why do you not keep Sabbath? I guess that was Yah speaking to me. And I started reading scripture more and more, and the more I read, the more I felt like I had to make an adjustment. And so right now we're studying at home, and we're excited about it. And something came to us earlier about who we were, and that we were direct descendants. My family is direct descendants from Harriet Tubman, and she's from the same area that this tribe is visiting Philadelphia from. And so we had to come and worship with you guys today. And we're super excited. It's just a thrill right now to be a part of this whole celebration.
And so, brother and sister, what was Harriet Tubman's name before she changed her name to Harriet? And what significance does that have to us as Hebrews?
Her name was, before she changed her name, after she ran away, her name was Araminta Ross. And Araminta is a Hebrew name. Her family knew that they were from the Ashanti tribe, and which is now part of Ghana, and that they were Hebrew. They did have Hebrew names before they were in slavery.
Okay, y'all, so the Ashanti tribe of Ghana, that's another one. I don't know if I mentioned that group of people. But y'all, this stuff is deep, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. So if you get on the slave database, where you can look up names and tribes and everything that they took on the slave ships, I put the name Yah in here because Yah was a common name that people put in Hebrew names like Isaiah, Elijah, you know, especially Igbos and Yoruba people. So if you click that in there and search it, and I did it, let it show 200 rows just because how many it was. This shows you 100 or 200 pages out of 822 just with the name of Yah. This ain't like Daniel with L in it, or Michael, because those are still Hebrew names. This is just names with the name of Yah from one voyage of them taking slaves on the Anna Maria and all these other ships during the time of the 1600s. And if you look at their origin, this one says Igbo, Calabar, Igbo, etc. And all of these Hebrew names. Now these are just more nail in the coffin script stuff just to show you. Let me see, what have I not mentioned? 23andMe changing their format, but I still found out I was E1B1A. If you do African ancestry, y'all, let me just make a note. If you do African ancestry, you don't really need to know if you're E1B1A or anything like that, because they will tell you specifically what ethnic group of people you come from. So if they tell you Yoruba, all you gotta do is just start looking that up, y'all. So what I'm trying to tell y'all, Jack, is that we are the chosen people of the Most High. That if you descend and after you do your African ancestry, after you get over that shock of being afraid of, oh my God, is my paternal or is my maternal European or is it Negro blood? If you do yours and it comes out to be Negro or African American or descended from transatlantic, you are an Israelite based on the Bible. You Deuteronomy 28, y'all read that, where it talks about all the curses that will happen to God's people. In Luke 21, Christ says that the land of Israel will be trampled by Gentile people until the time of the end. That means until Christ comes back, the people that's over in the land shouldn't be his people, because if you do your history, in AD 70, Jerusalem got conquered by General Vespasian and his son Titus, who were Roman generals. The historian Josephus documents this event, and he says that over 1 million Israelites fled into Africa following the example that Christ and a lot of the Hebrews were known for doing. And that's in the book of Josephus right here, y'all. But Hebrews to Negroes is a good read that kind of explains a lot of this stuff. I got the Malcolm X files. Shlomo Sand is an Ashkenazi Jew that says that the Jewish people over there were invented and they are not linked to the biblical Israelites. Arthur Koestler is an Ashkenazi Jew, like the white Europeans you see over there, who in his book, The 13th Tribe, also says the same thing, that that those people over there are not linked to the true descendants of Israel. And another to mention, Hitler said it. Hitler said, you can Google it, he said that the true Hebrews or the true Jew was of a Negro origin. Now I ain't looking at to why he justified doing the Holocaust. I ain't doing it, y'all. I'm just saying what the history shows. Gamal Abdul Nasser, I might show a picture of him, said that you'll never be accepted over here because you left black and you came back white. If you look at Revelation 1:14, it said his hair was like the pure wool, and his face and the arms and feet were color of brass as if it burned in the furnace. What color is that? That's Revelation 1:14. Daniel chapter 7:9 says he has hair like the pure wool. Who has that kind of hair? Samson, Judges 16:13. Delilah cut the 7 locks off his head. Locks, 7 of them. So it ain't talking about no curly hair. It's talking about locked, dreadlocked hair. Samson. Like when you go through the Bible from this point of view, y'all, you see all the evidence is overwhelming, Jack. That the reason black people, our people are kind of, you be like, why are we going through what we're going through? Why is we the ones getting shot down on the streets and going through what we're going through in terms of being mistreated and this systemic racism and discrimination and our history not being told and people not really telling us who we are and we're behind the 8 ball. We're always trying to come up and trying to overcome all these obstacles that are in our way, and you have to be twice as good to get the job or get this, get that. It's because until our people turn back to God and find out who we are, which he's allowing our people to find out, we're going to keep going through these things, y'all. But yeah, I got way more evidence. I can elaborate way more on a lot of these things. I just kind of just wanted to hit y'all with a brief kind of a final nail in the coffin about what my research has led to, and my African ancestry has led to a journey, y'all. I found out African ancestry. Well, I found out for 23andMe that I was Negro. But all they tell you is that, okay, you come from West Africa. So then I found out African ancestry will tell you more. They'll tell you the country and what tribe. So then I found out Nigeria. Then I found out the Yoruba. Then I started Googling the Yoruba, y'all. And I started buying books about the Yoruba and people that didn't taught about the Yoruba. And I found out about the B'nai Ephraim, or the tribe of Ephraim. And I was like, tribe of Ephraim? The son of Joseph? You talking about Hebrews? Then I found out about the Igbo being Israelites. Then I found out about Hausa, and then the Ashanti of Ghana, because that's Harriet Tubman, folks. Limba tribe, which is where Chadwick Boseman, the guy that plays Black Panther, he's went back to the Limba. So I looked them up. The Limba are the tribe of Levi. And you start looking up all these, and I had a map that I was going to show y'all that shows you a map that showed all the Jews in Africa back before slavery, like the 16th century. But y'all, this been a journey, y'all. I mean, like, some of this stuff I speculated and I had been told. I ain't even gonna tell y'all. I had already been hearing people saying these things, but I just didn't know. African ancestry in this journey kind of put the nail in the coffin for me and my family to know what country, what people, what tribe, Israel, Middle East, all this stuff has been hidden from us as a people just to keep us in the dark, y'all. And I know this coming at the end of Black History Month. This is probably gonna drop after Black History Month. I have been meaning to get around to dropping this video, y'all, to be able to share with y'all my research and all this stuff I've been finding out about us being the people and all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, y'all, this your boy JB Zion. I hope y'all got something from this. I hope I didn't go too fast. I hope I didn't lose anybody. This is just a test. I might edit some stuff out and then do another video that kind of pieces things more together and slows down and breaks stuff down. But I did want to pick one banger out there just to let y'all know that your boy's still studying. Your boy, I mean, I look up this stuff all the time. I'm watching a video now. I'm just learning about these tribes. A brother that just came back from Israel and talked with some Nigerians, and they're confirming the same thing. Now, the Igbo are pretty, if you Google Igbo and Hebrews, or Igbo and Jews, the Igbo know who they are. The Yoruba and other tribes, you got to dig a little bit deeper. Like the Yoruba, I had to kind of dig a little bit, but when you dig, you see there's way more evidence for them. So it's one of these things, y'all, that it's a beautiful thing to know that I'm from the tribe of Ephraim. I'm from the son of Joseph. Like, I can tell my son that he comes from Africa, that he comes from Nigeria, that he comes from the Yoruba that migrated from the Middle East into Nigeria. And that those Yoruba, the name Yoruba is from Yaraboam. The king from the tribe of Ephraim of the northern kingdom of Israel, y'all. It's a beautiful thing when you can teach this kind of legacy to your children, y'all. But, so yeah, I had to drop this to let y'all know what my research game is, y'all. This might be the last of this kind. We might just go ahead and focus on just my lock journey. I'm gonna be posting that and the sister locks for Shaunie D. And we're gonna be doing our prank videos, which we got something coming up, y'all. We're gonna be doing some reaction videos. We're gonna be doing some dig on food challenges, and we gotta wrap the food challenges up, y'all. We gotta go into some McDonald's. We're gonna do some better food challenges, y'all. Maybe some Asmers. But yeah, I did want to kind of go ahead and just pick this linchpin video out and just show you just what the culmination of this research has, that we the people, y'all. We the Hebrews. So somebody asked me, is I'm a Christian? I ain't no Christian. I'm an Israelite, Jack. I ain't no religion. I'm a relationship with the Most High God as being his chosen people. And me and my family, we stand on that, and we're going to teach our son and that kind of thing. And yeah, I hope y'all stay with us on the journey. Let me know if y'all want me to elaborate. Comment down there if you got some questions, or you concerned, or that kind of thing. I'm gonna reply to you, y'all. We big on that. If it seemed like it been a couple of hours or a day or two, maybe, just bear with us. But we replying to everybody. We love y'all support. Y'all been keeping us motivated, keeping us going. So this is your boy JB Zion, the dreaded man, the dreaded hero, the man, the myth, the legend, even Mr. BZ Dynasty himself, or the king, you know, Shaunie D the queen. And this your boy. So with that, y'all, put up. Peace. Around.